It honestly seems like every time we see some new footage of Larry Wheels arm wrestling, he's just leveling up and getting more proficient, more skilled on the table. I've been saying this for the past 6 months or so, really since I pulled him in March, but even before that, you can just tell that Larry Wheels has been leveling up. And this footage of him at a Mexican tournament here, where he's just dominating all these Mexican arm wrestlers, completely dominating. You can see throughout. And not only that, but he's pulling Tony Tomlinson, who's like one of the strongest guys in North America, especially on the left arm. And Larry, I've heard Larry's left arm, he thinks is a stronger arm as well. And just super impressive stuff. I know how long Tony's arm is, how big that hand is, how hard it is to kind of set a hook on that guy. Look at how hyped up Larry is. Holy shit. Larry is hyped. I haven't seen him that hyped up after a match in a while. Wow. That's impressive stuff. To beat Tony like that, huge win. And he just ends up just going through all these Mexican pullers in this tournament here. Completely destroyed this dude. He goes on to face Tony on the right. Able to stop that top roll and that hand of Tony. Sets the hook. He's applying side pressure. He's staying tight, like the evolution of Larry. From when he pulled like Schoolboy, you can tell he's so much better. He knows how to slip there. He got the slip out there. They go in the strap. Larry grinding to the side there. Tony's holding on, barely. I mean, oh, there he drops into almost like a king's move. Larry is still applying that side pressure pretty hard. But Tony able to transition and get the win. But Larry comes back and beats Tony again. Here's on the left. On the left, he makes it pretty convincing, which is crazy impressive. And then they went on to face again on the right, and Larry had to beat Tony twice to win the class. Ends up slipping, going to the straps. He ends up winning that match, and then he wins another match against Tony on the right as well to get the win in that tournament on fouls. He won on fouls, but still, I think he would have won. Tony was coming off the back of the pad. So crazy stuff from Larry. Every time we see him, this dude's leveling up. It's cool to see him competing in arm wrestling so much. I know he's been talking about focusing on bodybuilding, but we still seem to see him at a lot of tournaments. So I'm sure in the back of his mind, he's obsessed with arm wrestling. I mean, you could just tell he's obsessed with arm wrestling. I'm wondering if he's doing specific training and stuff other than just his bodybuilding training. We haven't seen much of any arm wrestling training, but I would assume that he's at home. He's got an arm wrestling table, probably a pulley system. He's probably doing stuff. I would be very surprised if he's not, because he's looking impressive. So great job from Larry. It's awesome to see it, and it helps with the sport grow. And what do you guys think about this performance from Larry Wheels?